second down, here's Manning. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
No, if I wait till after you pick your play, it gives me like 5 or like 6 seconds to pick my play. But most of the time, I just be in recent plays and pick the same couple plays that I be picking.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. And now a first down following that long gain. And they hand it off to Dorsett. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They come out here in the I. Throwing now is Manning toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. To throw, it's Manning. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Manning now on 3rd and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Eric Ebron, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him a couple yards. He's out of bounds right around the 23. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Rodgers now on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Ziggy Ansah in there to get him for a loss of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Caught here by Conley. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Rodgers going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers now on 1st down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw, it's Rodgers. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Go deep. Come on,
man. This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jack Youngblood in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You would get that shit. That was down on
It's not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now it's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Come on.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Second down following the run. Now Manning throwing on second down. They set up the screen to Dorsett. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth down with Madden. He's got time. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On second down, Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Bruh, so you can't try to tell me Ross Cockwood is small Julio fucking Jones. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, them Ortavius Brand is Miles DeVaughn. Doesn't shoot for it. Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not bullshit today, bro.
As well as we begin quarter number 4.
Fucking chicken shit, bro.
On 3rd down, Elliott. His way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Man, corny as fuck, bro. I should have died it is, bro.
From 7 yards away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Bro, this nigga laid me on bail had 26.
Game as a lead moves to 17.
Bro, this nigga laid me on bail head.
Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
22 carries, 241 yards.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have you sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, Where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown. Look.